About. Well, see grave.
I'm scared. I'll wave it around and then talk. Jellyfish. Okay, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Some minty gum. Okay, well, welcome to our October board meeting. Terry, will we go over and acknowledgements?
Sure. We like to acknowledge at each meeting that we're meeting on land that was inhabited by people for thousands and tens of thousands of years, so in a really good way, in a sustainable way. And when there was a genocide and we took the land from them, that happens. So yeah.
Thank you for that, Terry. Additions to the agenda, I wanna make the addition of Angie's resignation.
Anybody else have any additions to the agenda? I motion to approve the agenda as amended.
I second that.
Those in favor?
That's
I always forget the part. I motion to approve the minutes from September 8th. I have a chance to look at them. Good.
There's one thing.
I just noticed it as I was
Wasn't
getting this
there.
one started.
I was on the scene
I do.
missing.
I do, I have one, I didn't list Terry as being present,
Oh,
but he was able
I
to
was kind of
motion.
present.
He was able to make motions.
I mean, I saw his name on there, so I didn't like register.
I just noticed that, I'll change that. I would motion to approve the minutes as amended with Terry's presence being noted.
Can I make a point of order or a comment? For our new board members, generally, if you are not at a meeting, then you would abstain from approving or voting on the minutes because you weren't there. You don't know if the minutes actually reflect what happened at the meeting. So you are now voting members. Welcome. You can vote, but you can also abstain. So just
And how do we do either of those?
Well, somebody will motion to approve and you can second it. Or you can wait and somebody else will second it and you can wait and then we'll say all in favor. You can raise your hand.
And if you abstain, you can just say abstain.
I'm sorry, because I'm new also, do you need to differentiate, so I'm abstaining if you don't raise your hand?
Yes.
Because otherwise someone can count it.
So in general, what should happen is that someone would say, okay, who's in favor? Any opposed? Any abstention?
Yeah.
Oh.
So get to give you that opportunity.
There.
We haven't had to do that very much.
Yeah, we skip it because we never really have.
Because everyone's agreeable.
Yeah, we're usually in agreement around here, but not always, so.
Well, I'm here now.
Yeah, you're excellent.
Rebels in bed.
Excellent. Did we have any public comment?
I don't think we did vote on that.
Oh, we didn't vote.
After the second is generally when there's gonna be conversation or questions. So we'd say a first, a second, and then we can open it up to any clarification or question. And then once the clarifications are
All
figured
in
out.
favor to approve the additions to the agenda.
Did we have no, wait,
Wait,
the minutes.
Oh, we're
Motion
still
to
on
approve the
minutes.
minutes as amended, but did I get a second? I think I motion to approve them as amended with Terry's presence being noted.
Grace second.
I second.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
All right, and then all those in favor? You,
This is my first official meeting, so I don't.
You abstained.
I was there. Yeah.
That's something we both.
Did you read them?
We've
the
stayed.
minutes that emailed with the agenda for today.
No.
Okay.
So then that's 1, 2, 3, 4 in favor and 3 abstentions.
It's still quorum, right?
I think so.
I mean, the quorum is the number present. And so we have, if we have 7 voting, then we're,
Yeah, we're good.
we're-
And we don't have Cody yet.
not that I can tell.
Okay, Cody.
Was Angie going to zoom in as well?
I'm not sure. I wasn't sure if she was going to. I didn't see that in her email.
Yeah, I think maybe it would.
Did we have any public comment?
I did not receive any public.
I did not receive any. Did anybody receive any public comment that they want to share? Okay, so fun. Then on to our next, which is reports. That's generally our Ryan with our reports.
Hi, friends.
Hi.
Checking savings account balances. As of today, October 6th, we had $56,542 in our checking account, and we had 201,692 in our savings for a grand total of 258,235.53 cents. So we are in good shape financially. That is at the bottom here of this report I'm going to pass around. So feel free to, if you want to see that number again, if you can type one and pass it along. So this is our statement of activity for the month of August. We took in $46,001.64. This is all that came from our state grant that we get from Three Rivers. And we spent $72,063, which puts us at a net operating income of negative $27,000. That's not so bad. Because anytime we're low, I'm here to tell you why things are just fine. August is the month that most of the teachers and staff buy a lot of stuff to prepare for the school.
Yeah.
It is the time that we are like, all right, we need notebooks and pencils and curriculum, and we need this and we need that. It also is a month where we did a bit of building work. So our building acquisition budget on the second side, 4,672 on the building. It's also a time with purchases. We bought 50 Chromebooks for $4,250. And so August is that time when we're kind of really trying to clean things up, fix things up, buy things. And so I don't believe we will continue to, have much spending a lot more than we take in for most of these months, but August is a month when that happens. You can see, as usual, our salaries is our largest fund there, the teacher salaries and the admin. This one also includes guidance services, is a payment we've made to Project Youth Plus. You can do that. There is some travel on here, staff development, $1,500 in that area. And let's see. Any questions on any of this?
No, it's normal to me. Thank you. Ryan.
All right.
Looks great. Thank you, Ryan.
Yay, Ryan, yay.
That is my financial report for today.
Okay, next up on the list is community and culture.
For our enrollment update. We are down to, I should probably have my laptop ready. We are down to 62.
Yes.
Students currently enrolled. All the students on the wait list are in the junior and senior classes, which are both incredibly full classes. So we haven't moved forward accepting them because having a graduating class that's already over what our original limit was, and then having like a third of the students leaving, it's just like gonna put us in a difficult spot.
Yeah.
So we're kind of trying to wait it out a little bit to see if we don't get some students from other high schools who didn't like where they were originally enrolled. So that would be enrollment update. Community connections, the barn fair this weekend, that just happened, a lot of students volunteered, I know there was a group of students who volunteered to cook, were you part of that, Lucy?
No, it wasn't, I know Cece and
Yeah,
Emily.
Cece and
definitely
Emily were
a part
cooking
of
and,
that.
yeah, so,
Joe.
and Joe, cool, yeah, so, and it sounds like everybody had a great time at the barn fair. So that is the community connection I have for now.
I did some fundraising there and talked
Yes.
about the senior trip as well.
Right, your cookie.
I sold some cookies.
So cool.
It's pretty fun. I
Thank
talked
you,
to
Greg.
people about the school a bit, so.
Yeah, I would like to plan out a little better. Barter Fair kind of snuck up on me. I wasn't entirely sure it was happening, and then I was so busy every time everything was getting spoken about that I just never locked it in. Hopefully next year I can plan to table maybe for the school and also to have like art there as my own booth. So that we have like a home base and so we can have students like pushing some more info, cause
Yeah.
it was full of community kids
Yes.
this year, much more so than last year. So, looking forward to that next year.
Okay, anything else on community connections from anybody? Then we are moving on to location facilities. Do we have a facility date?
Yeah, actually, we do have a facility update. New roof liner is in the works any day now, because the roof is a little bit old. We also have, and I don't think that's gonna come out of our budget, but I would need to double check with Melissa about that, but I'm pretty sure it's not. And then, yeah, I'm actually almost positive.
Taylor's is.
Yeah, because that's
Yeah.
kind of their like,
Yeah. It is kind of
that's like
there.
the thing. And then also we're about to get our internet modem and our net upgraded. We're to facilities. And I said that the roof is about to be replaced and the internet provider is gonna get an upgrade this Friday.
And that's all the Ivy Day stuff that we talked about last.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. They're gonna give us a new mesh that doesn't fail every time the power goes off.
Yes.
It's a
And
hardwired system, it's not a mesh system.
yeah,
So they're,
And the roof liner, that's something Taylor's is, okay. Cool.
yep,
yeah, and is that it for facilities?
I think so.
Okay, cool. Everybody.
Okay. That's it for facilities.
That's it.
Okay, we're on to the student report. Let's welcome our new student. We're really stoked you guys are here.
We are too.
happy to be here.
Awesome. It's exciting to have you guys here.
Would you both mind introducing yourselves to the rest of the board?
And then maybe the rest of the board can introduce themselves to you.
Yes.
I'm Lucy. I know most of you actually, yeah, I know pretty much all of you. What's up? Happy to be back. This is my second term being board member and yeah, very happy to be here and excited. Yay.
Welcome, Lucy.
I'm Drake. I'm super excited to start this, and I know most of you. That's pretty much all. There's not much else to add.
Well, we're excited to have you here.
Yeah.
Excited to put on a campaign.
Yeah.
It was
Impressive. Early. You were definitely the most dedicated candidate as far as I could tell.
Did you all get a copy of Drake? Like he printed out, what was it, ACT or something?
It was an act, yes, ACT, accountability, comfort, and transparency, and it was
Because
mostly
it's an
for students to like see things that we could change.
Cool. I have a printout of that still
Oh,
on my
yeah,
desk
so-
if you wanna check it
Oh,
out
I'd love
later,
to.
maybe
I'd
probably.
love to.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm Grace Hughes and I'm the board president and I'm stoked to work with you guys this year.
I'm Mindy and I'm our board secretary.
Okay, sweet.
He knows me.
Yeah.
And Lucy knows me.
Yeah, I-
Pretty well, pretty well, you know, a little bit.
I'm Carrie, I'm one of the board members. I've known Lucy since for a long, long time.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Amanda, I'm a voting member, and my son is Sky.
Sweet.
And I'm Karen, and I'm the staff rep.
Woo.
And I don't get to vote.
Oh wait, Ryan's not also able to vote. Why are you here, Ryan?
Alright.
So,
Okay. I'm going to I apologize.
I had my turn next.
It goes smoothly.
Okay,
We
sweet.
used to take the minutes until we found
Yeah.
out that that was not, he's not supposed to do that,
Okay.
so now I'm
We
gonna
like to do
take
that.
some.
He was, well, yeah, he was our secretary,
Yeah,
and he was serving as our staff representative and our secretary, and he does our financial report.
he was way
And
over,
so-
way over budget.
And so I was very happy to be taking secretary duties off of Ryan's plate, but there's no way we could still get through this meeting without. him.
Fair enough.
And we know that I like to.
Yeah.
And so I was like, let me see that. Lauren Valerie, Dina. I think his mom. I just joined.
Okay,
This was
sweet.
my second meeting.
Awesome.
And I'm Ryan, and I'm here to make sure that the live streaming happens and to deliver a financial report. Which means I think I can leave now.
Keeps the vote.
You
Oh,
can,
you have to
Can
turn
you
the
tell
knob.
us what we clicked when we were done?
You just close it.
Oh, great.
I know how to end the thing. I could probably set it up on my own.
we really want you guys' input, and so we're hoping that each month you'll bring stuff for us to talk about.
Absolutely.
Tell us what's going on at school, tell us what you think, you know, it's really, we really want your voices here. So welcome.
In fact,
Yeah,
good report.
student report, you guys got one?
Yes, so we went to the college fair, the trade fair last week, and that was pretty cool. It wasn't mostly, most of our students didn't find some of it I don't know, there was a lot of military stuff, so it wasn't like everyone's hobbies, but there were a few people that were very interested, and that was cool.
That at 7:00?
Yeah, it was the one at Seven Feathers. It was really big. There, yeah, that's what I was getting
Oh,
to.
sorry.
There's also a field trip tomorrow, which is college fair, and that's the one in France, or something.
RCC.
Yeah, it's RCC.
Oh, at the Redwood campus?
Wait, so
Oh, wait, I thought it was over at the Eagle Point campus.
That should be pretty cool. I think we went last year, and that was really cool. We had a good time. There was a lot of cool schools to check out, and we're also going to be doing a spirit week. Like once a week, everyone can dress up in a fun color, and that'll be really fun. Like every Wednesday, we're gonna switch out a different color, and we're also having morning announcements,
Mhm.
and that's exciting.
Very excited. I'm super excited.
Are you guys hosting the morning
I
announcements?
am part of the morning announcements.
Oh.
Yes. What about you, Drake? What do you got?
Well, we had Spirit Week not too long ago, and it was Pink Day on one of the days. We had dress up teacher student swap day, and what were the other two?
Teacher student swap,
Pink Day.
Wind
Pink
day.
Day, Twin
Wind
Day,
Day.
and anything but a back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes. That was very fun to see all the students, be in that activity. There was also what?
So anything but a backpack, meaning you had to bring all your stuff in.
In something
anything but a
else,
backpack.
yes.
Not that you had to wear anything but a backpack.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It could be a hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, one student brought a goose with a zipper that used to be a stuffy and carry their things inside of this goose all day. That was a really good one.
Yeah.
What else has been going on?
Oh well, we all had to talk about the bathrooms not too long ago, and that stuff is being very well right now. There's no crowding, none of that. As of
Yeah, it was actually looking better, to be honest. I walked in there and I have not seen a bunch of people, and that is for the first time in forever, so that is very good.
mhm.
I was gonna say something, but I definitely forgot what I was gonna say, so there is that.
I think that sums it up.
Okay, thanks you guys.
Tomorrow we will have more though, because we're gonna have community class and we're gonna talk to the students about suggestions and things like that. So,
Awesome. Oh,
yes,
great.
there will be more.
Great, I have stuff for you guys.
Yeah.
Well, thanks you guys. That's awesome. And now we have the staff report.
Yes, staff is reporting. We're about to go. Ryan, Melissa, Casey, and I are gonna go to Ypsilanti, Michigan at the end of the month. I have it colored out on my thing for a teacher powered school conference. Teacher powered school is kind of exactly what it sounds like. What we are doing is a teacher powered school, and there's a national conference that happens every year where you get to go and talk with people who are doing the same thing. And then the Portland conference, what's that one about again? I forgot.
It's the Northwest Teachers of Social Justice.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Northwest Teachers of Social Justice. I was gonna say social emotional. But we're all 5 teacher leaders are, no, you're going to a math conference. Okay, so Ryan will be in what state?
I'll be in Atlanta.
He'll be in Atlanta,
Georgia,
yeah, in Georgia.
at the National Council of Teachers of Mathematics.
And then Sarah. Oh, it's like a fancy church, right?
Did you
Yeah.
go last year? Is that where you got
Yeah.
your sunglasses?
Went to Chicago last year.
Yeah, so that is that part. What else? We are. Nope, that's all I got. Is there anything else important for him?
No, nothing.
No, great, good. We got new mailbox.
Really great.
Yeah, we're excited. I got my new ID, or my real ID and everything.
Oh, yay, good job.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, it was.
2.5 hours.
Yeah.
DMV.
Okay, that's staff report. Well, that sounds really cool, you guys. I'm excited for you. Fundraising committee report, I guess that's me. I did some fundraising at the Barter Fair. We are up to $460 in the senior trip fund.
Wait, say that again.
460.
Ooh.
Yes, I spoke to Grocery Outlet this morning and set up dates for bagging groceries and having your donation cans and doing some community outreach and talking to you guys. So we have 2 full weekends and then 1 day in December.
That's great.
Melissa's gonna have all the info. I'd love it if you could get seniors involved.
Yeah.
I'm going to chaperone kind of the first weekend, which is in October 18th and 19th. So I'll be there with you guys that day. And I also thought I would match whatever you guys make in donations that first day. I will match it to just kind of pump you up a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I really want you guys to have
yeah.
this trip and have it really be cool, and I'm really committed to helping you make it happen, but it's gonna take all of you kids, because it's a big ticket and we don't have that much time.
Yeah.
So we have 2 dates in October, 2 dates in November, and a day in December. And Melissa will have all those dates and we can do that. We need 3 to 4 kids each day. So there's a space there for everybody to try it out. You know, maybe there are kids that they're too shy for that, or they just can't do it. But I'm really hoping we can fill
Well, I
out.
can also, cause in Spanish class, we had like people bagging groceries, but we also had extra kids, so we had people holding a sign in front of the store.
Yeah, I would love
And
that.
getting like jars and then like telling everyone like why we're doing this.
I
and
would
stuff.
love that.
So if people were like scared to bag groceries, cause I knew I was freaking out about bagging
Yeah,
groceries.
I'll be there to
They-
help. I was
so-
once a professional grocery bagger.
Wow.
I can help with any fears you might have. So yeah, let's get the kids pumped up for that.
Yeah.
The seniors. I also brought in some like ricotta containers that you guys could decorate. We could do some passive fundraising. We could put one at the replay. We could put one at
Yes,
Turning. We
definitely.
could find some other places to have just passive jars. I'll check on them once a week. You know, and keep an eye on that. So if you guys want to do some
Yes, that's a great
decorating,
Trillium.
Yeah, Trillia, maybe like, I'll go around town and just try to find places that, you know, that are willing to get involved with us. I also put in an application for the Dome School Bazaar. I'm gonna have a table, so I thought I'd be willing to share my table with you guys, and I got all the stuff to make, holiday centerpieces. Bought the wreath rings and the wire, I've got candles, so for no expense to you guys, we could make holiday centerpieces and try to sell them. I think we could sell them for $20 each. And they're really easy, we can all get together, I can teach you guys how to do it, Kelly will help us. Yeah, I'll need.
When is the song?
It is the first weekend in
Like,
December.
yeah, it's usually like right around the 4th of December.
So I thought after
Right.
Thanksgiving, we could have a work day, we could all get together. Either here at the school or maybe over at the replay in the back room where there's that big table and we could just. Make a bunch of them.
Absolutely.
And I also thought, and you guys maybe talk to the kids, but we could do sticker packs. With you guys' artwork, we could sell them there.
Or buttons.
We
have
could do
button
buttons.
makers.
We could
have a button
do
maker.
cards, you guys could make
Yeah.
cards, like there's a lot of
Those are good
things that we
ideas.
could do.
Those are good ideas, those are good stocking stuffers, people are just
Yeah,
out there.
I think stocking stuffers are a great idea.
Our
We
graphic
also
design
put them in-
teacher has like a
Yeah.
Cricut machine.
Or they can also.
So if you wanna help us maybe with the stickers pack thing,
And
then
the button.
yeah, and the buttons, I think they would be good. Holiday, like smaller items, you know, or it's good to have a price range. So,
No.
yeah, and whatever, you guys are the creative force, like whatever you guys wanna do, I will help you do it.
I mean, right now,
So-
you are.
Yes, right now you are definitely giving lots of more creative.
I'm trying, guys, I really want you guys to have the funnest trip.
The bracelets
So-
at the parade were really.
Yeah, we can also
to,
make bracelets and
like,
buttons and
positive
stuff.
affirmation
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
whatever you guys
definitely.
come up with, like.
We could
let's
have a
do
day
it.
for community class, maybe community center or something.
Have pizza could donate.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
We need someone to help like run, like if we're doing bracelets, cause I noticed that sometimes the right string didn't get used and also the
Yeah.
knots weren't
We'll,
right.
we'll make a good station, a very.
Yeah,
it'll be very well.
Station and
Very
keeping it
well, yes.
consistent.
Can have growth.
Yes.
So, yeah, you guys come up with the ideas, we're gonna help you make it all happen. And that's what I have as far as fundraising.
Thank you, yes.
Thanks, Gracie, that's an awesome report.
Yeah,
Okay, just-
I'll check in next week
Yes,
about, you know, about the staffing of this.
yes, we'll talk
We
to
need to
the,
have a plan.
yeah, we'll talk to the kids tomorrow.
Perfect.
About all this.
Third one agenda tomorrow for the
Yes.
students.
Yes.
Perfect.
Great, yeah.
I would like to go backwards.
I forgot, yeah,
Yes.
another staff report thing I forgot about, is, we're moving to post the cleaning position as a staff position. And we are
Okay.
also about to post the counseling position, right, Ryan? So that are some additions to the staff report. The cleaning position is because it makes more sense to have someone on payroll who's protected by our insurance, who if they slip and fall, they cannot get workers' comp, that sort of thing. And then we can
Yeah.
also make very clear guidelines about what hours they should and shouldn't be here. What kind of personal protective equipment they can wear. And then with the counselor, there's like a huge. Like students want the counselor, we need the counselor.
Yeah.
Melissa and I are doing a ton of social emotional stuff that pulls us away from our admin, pulls us away from teaching, so. We're like trying to cruise towards that.
Do we need a hiring committee?
We
for all of
do
this?
not,
Okay.
I don't think, because. Since they're like staff that aren't teacher leaders, the teacher leaders can take that on, but perhaps. We could reach out to some board members to be a part of the hiring committee. So that, because I'm sure some of us are gonna be busy, so that we can.
I would like to be a part of it. It's.
That'd be very fun. I was under the impression that we already had a cleaner, is this just
We
to
do have
officialize it?
cleaner. Yeah, it's just that the cleaner right now is a subcontracted worker,
Mhm.
which means that they come
On
on their own
Oh.
schedule.
Okay.
And yeah, and we learned from having a ringworm outbreak that we have to have. There's not wiggle room with how often the building needs to be cleaned. It needs to be cleaned every single day. There's specific things that need to be cleaned every day. And so it just makes the most sense to have it be a staff position so that that person is protected.
So are we keeping our same cleaner and just turning it into a staff
No,
position?
They
or
have
is-
to apply because
Yeah,
it's a staff position, it's gotta be posted.
Okay.
And then, yeah,
That's good.
equal opportunity employer
Okay.
means that you have to leave it up for a certain amount of time so that anybody who may be qualified
Okay.
can have access to the job post, submit their resume, get
Okay,
scheduled for an interview if they're qualified.
cool.
Yeah, we invited our current cleaner to apply. We let her know that this is like to protect her, to protect
Yes.
the entity. And so that we would love for her to apply.
Okay, great.
Do we have any idea on who the council could be?
That is also one of the things that as an equal opportunity employer, we have to post the job description, leave it up for a certain amount of time, let people apply and then go from there. There are student body preferences, if that is what you are wondering.
Are you able to listen?
I don't know. I don't think it's appropriate to
Okay.
like name who is a favorite,
It's all good.
you know?
But the grant, we did get the grant released now, so, or,
Not quite, but it will be.
okay,
It's
so we're
the-
getting there.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Right now, we have, and correct my language if I'm wrong, Ryan, but the conversation that we had is that it's like a reimbursement thing anyways.
Okay,
And so we can move forward with the position and then plan to be reimbursed when the federal funds
when they
are
get
released.
released.
Yeah, when the government's up and running and things
Fun
like that.
times.
Yeah, so.
Thank you.
Thanks. That felt important to add.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's, okay, that's cool. We are on to new business. New business,
Oh, yeah.
I have a addition to the new business, which maybe we'll just get that one out of the way. Angie Graves has put her resignation in, her physical limitations of, this is a choice she needed to make, so we have accepted her resignation and she was wonderful and she will be so missed by all of us here with her wonderful heart and ideas. But
We love you, Angie.
we love you, Angie. Yeah, so that being said, she will be missed by all of us. Then we're also, I've got here fundraising for a backup generator.
Yeah, so I can take that one as well. We experience, as I'm sure you all know, since most of us live in the valley. Sometimes the power goes out. And when the power goes out here at the school, it is out. And that's very chaotic. When the power goes out, the Wi-Fi goes down. And when the Wi-Fi goes down, it's like ruined until the internet people come and fix it and reset. So I wanted to propose to the board brainstorming for fundraising, perhaps for a backup generator. I've seen a system on the internet that has like solar panels and an inverter and things like that for like $6,000. So like it could be very expensive and it needs to be something that kind of like automatically kicks on so that we don't have to go and like start it up ourselves. IV doesn't have like something that powers the entire building when the power goes out, but they do have like a gentle, like low, like the lights will still work in some areas, not in all the areas, but in some areas.
Will this be as big of a deal when we have the new system from IV data?
I would say so because we do have scheduled outages and times, especially during fire season, where when it's just windy, the power company is like, oh, turning the power off today.
Yeah.
And so we can't really like cancel school when that happens. So it would be helpful to have some sort of backup energy
My
source.
concern with the solar thing is just anything on the roof in Cave Junction?
Sure.
Where we have such an issue with security.
Sure.
Because it would be really easy to
Just
get
climb
in
on up there.
and
That's why we
take
need a new
something.
line name, because people are climbing on up there.
Yeah.
I agree with you for sure, and I hear you. It was just an example of something that I've seen
Yeah,
when I was like browsing for solutions.
Yeah.
And it would be very, very handy if the board could kind of take that on, the backup energy thing, because like we simply do not have any extra time for any more tasks at this point.
yeah,
And there are certainly systems that don't have solar.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
yeah, yeah. I mean, I like the idea of solar. I just have
Yeah.
security issues would be on my mind.
I have what you call PTSD.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, downtown CJ.
Brand new.
I know,
It was a
crazy.
nice brand new commercial refrigeration unit until somebody made $8 on that copper.
Right, exactly. Yes,
So
well,
really just food for thought, not
Okay.
anything pressing right now, but we have experienced several power outages that made
yeah,
the entire day just completely derail. And once the students, you know, like even though we are a little bit more lax with like the routine still matters.
Once the
and then
power goes out, they're gone.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so something to
Yeah.
mitigate.
Well, I mean, and really, like, there's not a lot of places in this building that have like any kind of natural outdoor light, so.
Oh, yeah, no.
Everything is
Really
like
dark.
very dark. Oh,
Yeah.
And if the power goes out, that means the heater's gonna stop, that means the air conditioner's gonna stop, that means that we don't have water. We couldn't use the water fountain, the toilets don't flush, it's like,
yeah.
it's an overall
It's a total
horrible
shutdown.
situation,
Yeah.
yeah.
Isn't there like a thing where like if the students are there for like 3 hours and the power's out, then students have to go home or something?
Yes,
Yeah.
and if we can avoid that,
Yeah.
it will
That
help
would be a
students and teachers and family to not have to do that, so.
Okay, well, that is definitely something that we need to, figure out. What size generator, let's.
Thank you.
Yes,
I can ask Daniel like what he knows about that. He's been researching those things I don't know about for this kind of space. So
he's got a good brain for that though. It would be
He
awesome if
does.
you could ask him like what
What can-
size he thinks we would.
what he would
need or
recommend.
You would recommend,
and
so we have,
maybe help him like ask him about the fundraising thing if we have any money in our we've been collecting money at Wheels of Turning for years and usually donate it to Boys and Girls Club. So I wonder if there's any money there that he doesn't have to donate it to the Boys and Girls Club. Maybe some of that could go to KCA. Can ask him about it.
would love that.
Don't know. But yeah, that sounds like something we could talk about.
Yeah, well, we will start learning more about what we do here. Now we're gonna do it. Cause yeah, that is an issue. Thank you, Chloe, for that. Did you know? Okay, old business. We have student handbook revisions. What does that procedure look like? So the question here is, if we have revisions, how are we going about that? Okay,
So for example, we had we needed to read the section of the handbook about suspension to like familiarize ourselves again this year for a relevant situation. And I caught that it says if you have school on Friday before the weekend or Monday after the weekend, then you can't do any school activities over the weekend. And we were like, oh, that should say Thursday, because we don't go to school Friday, but like, automatically, since we know we don't go to school Friday, we're like, well, you can just apply that. So like editing that, but also some students, since we have removed the open campus privilege, students are having lunch dropped off to them sometimes, and the time management isn't the greatest, cause the food doesn't make it until after lunch is over. Students are also not using like the office phone to make that food happen, so that means that they're using cell phones during school in a way that they're not supposed to be. And so Kayla wanted to add something to the handbook about food deliveries, like what it
Can
looks
that
like.
be a parent square?
It can be a
Can
parent
that,
square.
does it have to, is that like something that
I don't-
needs to be a handbook?
I don't think
Revision?
right away it needs to be a handbook thing. I think that maybe later on. Like adding it, like if we do an annual revision of the handbook.
I think an
having things
annual
like that.
revision makes more sense, and then
Yeah.
the wording about the Friday, that's just an edit.
Exactly.
Really,
Exactly.
you know, so not a really
Yeah,
a
it's
policy
not a
change,
dramatic, yeah.
it's just an edit.
Exactly. So then, so like an annual revision with like, oh, if you notice a typo, we can just fix the typo. Kind of
Yeah.
thing. Okay.
I think that makes the most sense,
too.
otherwise you're
Gonna be working on
constantly
it all the time,
Mhm.
and I already spent months on it.
I mean, if it's an emergency situation and everything's just
Yes.
going to hell, that's one thing, but you
Yes.
know, just.
But in the meantime, really, in terms of Kayla's requesting wanting us to figure out how to handle lunch drop off, we could craft a policy for that. That we could then read and approve and have in place before we get around to doing an annual revision.
And then it could just be added to the
that
revision
just
at
be
that
added
time.
into the revision.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
I'll get with Kayla.
Cool.
And find out how she would like that policy to look, and I can take that. So that you guys don't have to write up a new policy.
Awesome. Thank you.
Awesome.
Yes, because she said, I am not DoorDash, and I appreciate that.
Yes, and she's got a good point. Yeah, I think annual to me makes more sense than kind of a constant revisionist situation.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. Is that something we need to vote on? I don't think so, right? Okay, second read of the student conduct handbook with aim of adoption.
I don't know if everybody has had a chance to read through, Melissa gave us. I think she printed a few copies last time we were here, but only a couple of hard copies, and then shared with us, electronically, the, Google document. Has everybody had a chance to really look them over, read them? Feel like,
Yeah,
feel like,
here's another one.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. I gave it a read through, I didn't see anything that really.
A lot of like definitions and like
Oh, yeah.
legality. Some of the things in the handbook that need further explanation are explained, and it's kind of like the sibling document for the handbook.
Constitution. Constitution. I don't think nothing read on this right now, so. I trust you guys.
Looks good to me, guys.
I made sure it didn't say that we were gonna take it firstborn.
Yeah.
It's a little late.
So I said, oh, you're-
Being reasonable and stroke.
No basic.
No, that's assault. That's assault. Yeah. My favorite thing is in passing out the handbook and then kids will do something that is clearly defined in the handbook that they're not supposed to do, and then I'm like,
Right.
somebody doesn't.
Now, with the handbook, like, do students need to like sign a paper saying that they have read it? Not like an agreement to it, but simply just, acknowledge that they have read it.
We haven't developed like a sign sheet yet, but they should, yeah, that should be added to it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's available on the internet, we made a parent square post about it. So everything except for the I read,
Mhm.
but I mean, to be honest. Sometimes people bring that back signed and they haven't
do.
read it either,
Mhm.
so. It's probably a good idea for us to be like, hey, by the way.
It would probably be a good idea to have them acknowledge that they have read it, just from a legal standpoint.
Sure, yeah.
Here it is,
Liability.
you've read it, you've admitted that you've read it, you know.
And then Ryan, do we usually do 2 readings? That's all, we don't need to do 3.
Okay, it's a good idea.
Do another one if you want.
I thought about that before, but I just.
Do you want to amend it to acknowledge that they've read it before we approve it?
What do you guys, what
do you guys
think?
Well, if we're gonna be, creating a policy and then making a whole revision of the student handbook, I think we should wait until after we have made the revision for them to sign it.
It's not,
Yeah.
What?
This is different than
Yeah.
so the handbook that we were just talking about is one that is something that we've already approved. And it's what you guys all got at the beginning of the year.
Yes.
And then this is different because it's not really about policies and how school operates so much as legal.
That's how it works.
Like just what we
lingo.
have to do.
Yeah,
Yes.
your guys' kind of rights and responsibilities.
Okay, I see.
And so that being said, as new student reps who did not get this last week. We can also table this so that you students have a chance to read the student handbook and we can vote on it next month.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
maybe that's something you guys wanna talk about it in community class.
Yeah,
And are the kids?
maybe I can print out the sign page and you guys as the student reps can pass them out.
Right.
That'd be
That's a
cool.
great idea, be like, hey, it's pretty obvious that everybody hasn't read this, so have you and your parents sign it.
Yeah.
Would you be cool taking that on and I can try to
Yeah.
get that on today?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So we'll table the vote on that.
Yeah.
till
That's
next
not
meeting.
tomorrow,
Okay.
And you can like share this and be like, hey, that hand.
Me and
that's
Greg-
really important.
Me and
Right.
Greg. Me and Greg are gonna take, Melissa said we're gonna take, like, we're gonna split the class into 2, like the school into 2, and so we'll take, like, Drake will take a group, and I'll take a group.
Perfect,
Perfect.
sounds great.
Okay, so we will table that vote until our next meeting, which is 4:30 Monday, November 3rd.
I don't know why it has a star. I don't think that it's actually on a different Monday than normal.
But it's just for fun, a little bit there.
No.
What else?
Yeah, this is like the in mid-miss.
Okay, I think that we did it.
Wow, that
guys.
was fast.
Yeah.
Nicely
Nicely done. Nicely
Amazing.
done, gang.
Oh, freedom by
Casey, are you
We can't change.
trying to say something? I thought I saw you wave your hand. No?
You could also add KCA to the
Okay.
agenda as being present.
Yeah, I'm gonna move Cody to absent.
Present,
Yeah.
oh, truancy,
I can't give him a hard time.
is it excuse?
I mean, he did tell me right
What is
before.
that
But
exactly?
he actually, he didn't tell me he wasn't gonna be here. He told me he couldn't be here in person and asked me for his Zoom.
Yeah. Is he sick?
There's probably like an intent with it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's for someone who's not supposed to see it.
I was too, but I took a shower and got here. Oh, I had to be. It was like the thing where you know.
Things are shattered. How about it close?
I mean, it is my favorite time of year. I am giving you what I love doing best every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
The
well,
board meeting? Oh.
Oh, man.
we are adjourned.
That's
That's the fastest one we
That's
had.
fun.
In a while.
Yes.